How's it going, everyone? Thanks for stopping by. I'm Jared Balfour for 5thGenRams.com, and this is the all-new 2019 Ram 1500. Today we're going to do a thorough review of the truck, but before we get into that, I want to thank my friends at Abbotsford Chrysler for providing me with this loaner truck. If you live in British Columbia or Alberta and are looking for an excellent deal on a Chrysler vehicle, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, check them out. I'm going to have their link in the description below. Alright everyone, thanks for stopping by to check out the review of the 2019 Ram 1500. Unfortunately, 3/4 of the way through filming the review, one of my SD cards got corrupted in one of the cameras. That's why there's no exterior interior walk around. Luckily I was able to save enough of the test drive to make a bit of a video for you guys. It's not as good as what I was hoping for, but I think it's still a good video. I think it's still an informative video, and as far as I know, this is the first point of view drive of a 2019 Ram 1500 out there. So I hope you guys enjoy and take care. Alright, so now for the driving impressions. I thought I'd take you guys along for a point of view drive. Figured that'd be an interesting way of doing it, and I haven't seen anybody else do a review like that before. But first of all, the steering has a nice weight to it. It's not too heavy, it's not too light. It is an electric assisted power steering unit, but it feels like an old hydraulic unit, which is a nice touch. It's not, I know some of the other trucks have a really, really light steering, and that's not the case with this one. Now this truck is equipped with the 5.7 liter Hemi V8, 395 horsepower, 410 pounds-feet of torque. It's backed by the ZF 8-speed transmission that's been revised for 2019. It's got some gear ratio changes, more shift maps, and is now called the HP75. The shifts are seamless. If you're not looking at the tachometer, you don't even know this thing is shifting. And out back, this truck does have the 392 rear end. Standard is the 321 rear end. The 392s are optional. As for how it feels on the road, it's super quiet, super smooth. Steering is very direct. It's really comfortable overall. The seats are comfortable. It's just a really enjoyable drive. I think Ram really deserves a lot of credit for what they've done with this new 2019 truck. You've got nicely laid out gauges. The rotary shifter's back, but it feels better than ever. It's got nice little indents there for your fingers. Super smooth operation. All trucks now come with the push button start. You've got your four-wheel drive modes right beside the shifter, which is nice. Of course, this truck's got the trailer brake controller and front and rear park assists, tow haul, and all that good stuff. Now, comparing the 2019 Ram to its two main competitors, which would be the Ford F-150, the Chevy Silverado, it is much smoother and much quieter overall compared to those two trucks. It's a really, really impressive drive. I myself have a 2016 Ram, and this thing is leagues ahead of where the 4th gen Rams are as drivability. Now, unfortunately, this truck is not equipped with the panoramic sunroof or the 12-inch Uconnect screen, but it does have the Laramie Level 2 package, which includes the Harman Kardon audio system, and I can tell you right now, it sounds amazing. that's definitely something to look into getting if you're interested in purchasing one of these trucks. Now the Alpine 10 speaker audio system is back for 2019 as well, and it slots in between the base audio system and the Harman Kardon audio system that this truck has. Power delivery is really linear, very, very smooth. It feels like the throttle response is a little bit better than in the outgoing Ram. I know there's those trucks, there's a bit of a throttle delay. I noticed it with mine as well. With this truck, it's barely noticeable. The throttle feels nice and touchy, feels powerful when you get on it. And like I said before, the transmission, you don't even feel it when it shifts. It's a slight uphill, but let's do a little impromptu 0 to 60 here. There you go. Pull is nice and strong all the way through the power band. You barely feel the transmission shift. If you didn't hear it, you wouldn't know it was shifting. It's a really, really well-tuned setup in the driveline of these trucks. As far as interior fit and finish and materials go, everything seems top-notch. The materials are really, really nice quality. You got leather everywhere, on the upper door panels, on the upper dash, up here. And the fit and finish, everything's nice and tight. I mean, I don't see any panel gaps. The truck's super quiet. There's no rattles, no squeaks. That's cool. Another thing to mention too is the Ram now has the biggest front brakes in the segment, 14.9 inches. Out back, almost the same size at 14.8 inches. This truck stops really, really well. The brakes are amazing on these things. I know that was a bit of a soft spot for the 4th gens. Brake feel wasn't that great. I noticed that with my truck, but in this truck, the brakes feel amazing. They stop you nice and quick. Got no complaints there. Another thing that Ram did for 2019 is they added these active tune mass modules that are bolted to the frame of the truck, one on each side. Now what they do is cancel out any vibrations that enter the chassis by giving the opposite reverberations from what's going through the frame. This also allowed them to tune the MDS system to stay in longer, so you spend more time in 4-cylinder mode and in turn more time saving fuel. I've noticed that this truck's actually spent quite a bit of time in 4-cylinder mode. But the only way I can tell it is in 4-cylinder mode in this truck is by looking at the little green eco light on the dash. I know on my 4th gen Ram, when you're in eco mode, you can actually feel it. There's a bit of a vibration through the chassis of the truck. In this truck, none of that. Super smooth. You can't even tell it's in 4-cylinder mode. It's beautiful. So that's going to conclude our review of the 2019 Ram 1500. If you want more information on the truck, make sure you check out our website, 5thgenrams.com. Check out our forum section. There's lots of people with their trucks on order there. Lots of knowledgeable people, lots of information. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys next time.